I can't have you in it. Just come and say hi. Thank you. Moms want a lot of things, but it seems that the biggest thing they want to know is, when will my postpartum belly go back to normal? So if you're one of these mamas who wants to know, when is my postpartum belly gonna go away, and what do I do if it doesn't? And you wanna dive deeper into that wormhole? Then stick around to this video, because I'm gonna break it down for you. Welcome back to the Strong Mom channel, moms. My name is Denise, and I am a personal trainer and holistic nutritionist specializing in moms. And my expertise and my specialty is helping moms to get strong from the inside out so that they can get rid of the mommy tummy and all those other postpartum issues that are bugging them, like leak pee and low back pain, just to name a few. If you're new here, please make sure to grab my Flat Belly After Baby ebook. It's free and has 10 holistic ways to get a flatter belly after baby without surgery, without dieting, and without extreme exercise. So you've heard it said before, it took 9 months to get that baby in there, and to grow that baby, it's gonna take some time for your belly to go down. In all seriousness though, it's true, it's gonna take some time, but how much time are we actually talking about here? So let's break it down, shall we? Here's the good news. At delivery, you're gonna lose about 13 pounds. So that is your baby, that's the placenta and the amniotic fluid. And you'll continue to lose some of the retained fluid, and that's about a half a pound to 1 pound a week. At around the 6-week mark is when your uterus will shrink down to about the size of a fist. Now here's the thing, we could mathematically formulate to see how long it should take for us to lose the weight. Let's just say, for example's sake, that you gained about 30 pounds in pregnancy. And we know that right off the bat, you've lost 13 pounds at delivery. That leaves us with 17 pounds. And we know that we're gonna lose about half a pound to a pound a week after that. So that brings us to about 17 to 34 weeks to lose that remaining 17 pounds. But let me let you in on a little secret here. Our bodies are not mathematical formulas. Postpartum weight loss varies so much between person to person and depends on so many different factors. So let's get into some of those factors, shall we? How much weight you gained during your pregnancy. If you gain more than the recommended 25 to 30 pounds during your pregnancy, it's gonna take you longer to lose that weight. How active you are in your postpartum days, weeks, and months. Are you walking every day, pushing your stroller, or are you just sitting around at home? If you're breastfeeding, some moms will see that they lose weight while they're breastfeeding, and other moms will see they have no such benefits with breastfeeding. The quality of food that you're eating. Are you eating TV dinners or takeout every night, or are you actually eating a good, balanced, nutritious meals? The quantity of food you're eating. Are you loading up your plate or going back for seconds and thirds? Your normal body size, your genetics, the amount of sleep you're getting, the quality of sleep you're getting. Are you waking up every few hours during the night to feed a baby? Your stress levels. Are you trying to start a business at home on your mat leave, or are you running after a toddler and taking care of a newborn? And finally, the quality of the tissue that runs down your midline, aka the linea alba, and a few other things that we're going to get into. You're a smart mama, and I know that you know that the scale doesn't tell you everything. The weight, the kilos, or the pounds that you see on the scale is just telling you how much your whole body weighs. That means how much your hair weighs, how much your clothes weigh, how much your fat weighs, how much your muscle weighs, your organs, the fluid, the food you just ate, everything. What the scale doesn't tell you is the percentage of body fat or the percentage of muscle that you have. And what you may have noticed is you look pretty much back to your normal self, or maybe you weigh almost what you did before you got pregnant. But the belly, what is going on with the belly? Maybe you still look pregnant, or maybe your belly appears to be growing and looks bloated throughout the day. Or maybe you have some doming or coning happening in the midline of your belly. If you're sitting there saying, yes, Denise, yes, you hit the nail on the head. I am X weeks, months, maybe even years postpartum, and this is my problem. Well, mamas, it could be that you have a common postpartum condition called diastasis recti. And this condition is where the abdominal muscles, think your six-pack abs, let's use this picture, your six-pack abs have stretch out to an abnormal distance. And this happens to 100% of moms in their third trimester of pregnancy, right? As our bellies grow, those ab muscles have to expand to allow for baby belly to grow. However, for some of us mamas, me included, after my second baby, those muscles didn't go back to their normal distance. So what this means is that when you're eating food during the day, because those muscles are, spread apart, that tissue between the two muscles have become lax. And so anytime you eat something, it really shows. It shows in making you look like you're bloated. Maybe you still look pregnant and more pregnant as the day goes on. Now, I go into depth about diastasis recti here, and I have a whole playlist dedicated to diastasis recti. So if you're new to diastasis recti, and this is maybe the first time you've heard about it, please make sure to check that playlist out. So what's a mama to do? Diastasis recti is a dysfunction of your deep core and your pelvic floor muscles. So the first place that I always begin with all of my clients, whether they actually have diastasis recti or not, is to strengthen those inner core muscles. And I show you how to do that in these two videos here. So make sure to click them if you haven't watched them before. So what's a mama to do? Diastasis recti is a dysfunction of the deep core and the pelvic floor muscles. And so what you want to learn how to do first is learn how to engage those muscles. So let me repeat that. You need to retrain your deep core and your pelvic floor muscles. Notice how I didn't say your abs, and I didn't suggest you go doing crunches or planks or sit-ups. Not just yet anyway. So your first step, if you notice that you have this abnormal pregnant looking belly or doming or coning shape to your belly, is to do those two videos that I mentioned. Then what you want to do is come and join me inside my free Tummy Fix workshop. I run this workshop every 6 to 8 weeks, and I break it down over 5 days, what you need to do to get a flatter belly after baby. So I'm gonna put the link down there. Join us. It's free. It costs you nothing, and I'm gonna lay it all out for you. Or if you just want to skip the workshop and say, I need some one-on-one, I want some personal training, online training, then make sure to fill out the form below so we can work together and make the best postpartum workout routine for you to achieve all of your goals. And because I know that so many of you will be commenting after this video about belly binders and belly wraps and postpartum support girdles and waist trainers, and do they work? Will they help my tummy get small? I am going into that in the next video. So please make sure to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss that video, because it seems that a lot of moms are interested in this, when to wear it, who should wear it, what do they actually do? I'm gonna be jumping into all of that in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what other questions you have about losing the belly or postpartum workouts. I'll see you then.